Hello, shooters, loaders, and casters. Welcome to the Georgia Shooting Connection Friday Night live stream. We hope you all had a great week. CW, how was your week, my brother?
Hot.
How high?
It's not as hot as it has been, but it's in the 90s. We had mid 90s today. We had low 90s yesterday. We had 90 the day before that. So it just affects me more since my heart attacks. So it makes it miserable being outside. But yeah, I got to the range one time this week. I think I made about 6 videos. Made a couple in the reloading room and a couple 3-4 on the range. So pretty good week. I tried to get over again today, but it just was too hot. Too hot. Couldn't do it. Mama, how was your week?
That's pretty good. I've been fighting a crick in my neck for 3 days. Spent too much time hunched over the computer coding. But got a bunch of major updates on the app that I've been wanting to do. I'm working on one right now that if you put it on a tablet or something and you carry it to the range, it will pull your GPS data and give you the atmospheric conditions for the area that you're at and punch them in the ballistics calculator. You don't have to do anything.
That's going to be awesome right there.
And it's almost done. That part's almost done. But I did send Viejo a Mac version of it today, so. But he said it'd be a while before he could get to it, so he must have some outdoors events planned.
He didn't say anything, so I imagine he'll be along. Unless he contacted Jamie. He didn't say nothing to me that I saw.
No, I haven't heard from him. You know, I always love for, golly, I'm so behind on comments. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, Hillbilly, come on in when you can. Golly, man.
Go ahead, Kyle. Your turn.
How was your week, Kyle?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was in a side chat. My bad. It was great. Work, and then there was work, and then there was work, and then it was hot, then there was more work, and I'm still fighting death wobble on a Jeep. But I'll get to the bottom of it. Was wanting to go to the range on Thursday with my produce manager, but that didn't pan out. He was busy fighting his own demons. So here we are. And what about you, Six?
Oh, I had a pretty good week. Can't complain about anything. Been hot here too, so can't do nothing about that. But I did get 5 different air guns prepped and tuned up and ready for my next series of pellets. And we got a bunch of stuff ready for Penny to go shooting this weekend. And,
What?
Yeah.
We have a celebrity in the crowd. Hold on.
Who we got?
Broke Loader, my brother. What's going on? Man? Long time no see.
Oh, look at there. He made it. I've been talking to him past couple days. Mr. Green Thumb himself.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so glad to see Broke Loader. Unbelievable.
That's all I got. What about you, Rebel?
Go ahead, Six. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. That's all I got. So go ahead, Rebel.
Let's see. Humid, pain, knee, hurts.
You forgot humid.
Yeah, humid. And can't do too much reloading, but I managed to do a little bit last weekend and tried some bullets out, and they worked real good. So still playing with that little 222. I didn't get down to the reloading room to get CW a picture of a beater 22, and I can't even remember if I have a beater 22, but I'll get that. But anyway, that's all I got. Jamie?
Are we done?
That's all of
Yep.
us. Now it's your turn.
Man, I am so dang happy. Got bows out there, Raleigh Corvallis, and we'll get to the roll call here at the bottom of the hour. But Fudd broke loader, just man, that does my heart good to see broke loader. Matter of fact, I think I still owe him some bullets. Bulls out there.
Bobby Barlow.
Look at there.
Bobby's got a question too.
Make reloading data for Lee dies? I don't understand the question.
No, quite
Lee dies,
either.
They're no different
I
than
just-
any else.
I just told him Lee had a book, you know.
Yeah, Lee has a book, but yeah, don't trust that too
Well,
much.
their book is just they don't have any statisticians. They have they copy data
I was
from
about to say it's
everything else
copy and paste. Yeah.
and post it, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because you get a good wide spread of bullets and stuff available, but they don't do any testing. So I don't
Right.
Yeah.
I used to buy those little load all books. I have a bunch
those
of
are
those.
good too. Those are the
Yeah.
same exact thing, but they're
Yep.
caliber specific.
I just made me up a one like that for some TCU. I went through and copied and printed out pages from all kinds of PDFs that are online and stuff. It made me just one big book of 7 TCU.
I could have made you some copies of. I got the 3 contender books.
I
Yeah.
got
When they were threatening doing away with all online data, I went to every powder manufacturer and printed out their whole library. Of course, all that stuff's 20 years old now,
right.
but it still works, you know.
The best load data book I got is for 12 gauge shot or for a shotgun, and it's a thick one.
Yeah.
Time out. I need a second. Rebel, you remember what we talked about before this thing started?
I sure did. I sure do. You need me to present that?
Oh, Lord.
All right, blow it up.
I got a shirt that says some folks cornbread ain't done in the middle.
All right.
Cast iron pans, hey, cook it.
There ain't nothing worse than biting into cornbread and it's not done in the middle. Oh,
Well,
There's American Hillbilly. How's your week, brother?
Bum, bum, bum.
it could be argued that you put sugar in cornbread and it's corn cake.
It is.
you know it. Those little muffins like they sell at. I know, Jamie. I think y'all got one in y'all's area, don't you? Jim and Nick's.
We do.
Yeah. Yeah, but
That's
those
okay
are
if you
big.
don't eat- If you're gonna eat
Yeah,
butter
those-
on it, and that's it, fine. But if you're gonna
Yeah.
eat beans or something, phew, it don't need to be
Yeah,
sweet.
We had Jim and Nick's last night. I call them little biscuits crack biscuits. They ain't cornbread, you know. So I told Jody, I said, get half a dozen of them for dessert.
I got another one for y'all. You ready? These are texts that come through to my phone during the live stream, guys. Y'all
Yeah,
don't.
he said he sent you that.
What's this?
Good air.
Oh, somebody got a little something.
Raleigh, that's from Raleigh.
Old
Corvallis.
flag back there.
Yeah,
I
hear you.
know that I'm thinking is a Smith and Wesson, but I'm not sure.
Looks like
Raleigh,
Ruger
tell
grips.
us what those revolvers are. They're all beautiful.
Looks like Ruger grips.
Just say that looked like a Ruger GP 100.
Yeah. Looks like a Ruger
It's
grip.
like all three of them are really. Let me get them where you can. What I need to do is send this to my email. Where we can blow it up big enough to see it.
Almost like they're bowling outside. Somebody just hit a smoke. Elias.
But
now
if you
in
don't think
the-
so,
in the bid.
you don't think Southern people aren't serious about the cornbread, I bought the shirt.
And what's so bad about it is probably at least 3, if not 4 or 5 of the members of this panel want that. Well, maybe all of us want that dang t-shirt.
Yes.
Yes.
I would have to
It's a good one.
say something different. My granny, she did cornbread, from scratch, but she always put sugar in it, and it was wonderful.
Okay, let's
It's not
stop.
really good.
Let's
It's
stop the
good.
show and have a word of prayer for Hillbilly.
Hillbilly.
Not really, man.
It's definitely good.
Oh,
but
I was
don't have
right.
a lot of sugar in it.
I was right, Brian. I'm sorry. CW, get some of that. 3-inch, 4-inch, and 6-inch. 686.
What are those grips on it?
Yeah, well, we'll have to pray for Rollis about those grips on those Smith and
That,
Wesson.
that one on the left in your on the right in your picture sure looked like Ruger grips to me.
Maybe he's trying to make Ruger feel good.
Well, they're aftermarket for sure.
Oh, wait a minute. This picture will show better. These are not bad grips. Heck, dang, no, man.
I only got a glimpse of them, but that's what they look like.
Watch this. Can you see that?
Yeah.
All right, the 686 6-inch has the factory grip.
I was looking at that one on the left by the green box.
Right.
Might be a hoe grip.
That is a hose
That-
grip.
That does look like a Ruger grip.
It's just very round looking Ruger-esque.
A hogue,
It's a,
The gun is
maybe.
blurry for me, so I can't see it. I can't see it sharply.
they pretty Rollis.
So much stainless up in here. I think I need to drive a Harley.
No, it's chrome, buddy. There's a big difference between stainless and chrome.
I can't afford the chrome. I got to go with stainless.
Let me see if I can.
And then get it polished out.
Exactly. You can just polish it up. There you go.
That really does look like a SP 101 grip, doesn't it?
It does.
But it's on the left side, so you can't see what's on the other side. Both of those are nice looking grips. They're wood and very textured. I like it, Rollis. You got good taste, brother.
Looks good.
Except for them stickers and magnets and stuff you got right there.
I got some stickers and magnets from James, and a box full of goodies.
Jamie, do you want me to send you a link so you can pass it out where these t-shirts come from?
Raining?
If you want.
Yeah, okay.
You got a wrench, don't you? If you've got a blue wrench, you can post it in the side chat.
Ellie ran for cover.
I don't know if I do or not.
Somebody from the Northeast is probably making them.
No. We're making
I
them
picked
up
up
around
on that.
where you. They're making up from around where you are, Bubba.
So you got a package in the mail?
Oh yeah, nice package. I mean, just
No, I ain't
What a
pretty enough
blessing.
to have. I ain't pretty enough to have no wrench.
All right, hold on. This is going to take a minute, but let me get.
I'll post the name.
You
later.
have a wrench. The writing is in blue. There's a blue wrench beside you. Yes. Post the link in the side chat and it'll go.
He's already made you a mechanic.
Okay. Now
You
let's
can do all
just see if
kinds
I
of
am
things
one.
that 10mm wrench.
Look at that.
Don't
Raleigh
say
says
10mm, we're losing.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Let me see, is that an optic? Yes, there's an optic on the 4-inch 686. It's a holosun. Let me get that back up here. I'll share it again. Y'all gotta make a. Here we go. Here's a better look at it, I believe. Can you see it now?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the dot now.
Yeah, and the grips, this grip and this grip are Altamonts.
Nice.
So there we go. That's cool, Rollis. I want a 3-inch 686 so bad I can taste it.
Well, I don't think he makes any for the Smith and Wesson yet, but I'm gonna plug our buddy Brownworks. He does make some awesome grips for a lot of different pistols.
Really.
Hey,
Look, I love the dude. I paid money. I didn't get free grips to make a review video. Hey, 454 board, welcome in here, buddy. And Missy, welcome in.
It's good to be seen, Missy.
It is, ain't it? Better be seen than viewed.
You ain't wrong.
But if I was a grip manufacturer, Smith and Wesson revolvers, especially the old school ones, would be where I'd started.
Oh yeah.
Are there
Look
grips
at
that
Glenn
bad?
Davis voicing his opinion. A 3-inch 686 plus with a 3-inch non-fluted chamber. Woo!
that's
All
right.
right, here's the topic for tonight, and y'all expound and expand. And we'll go through the room as quickly as possible. Your 2 to 3 favorite hunting guns. Should I go first since I brought it up?
Probably should.
That was not a rhetorical question.
I'm
Rebel,
trying to figure out how to do a link.
well,
We're gonna have to send Rebel to Link School.
Oh, shut up.
yeah.
I'm a knuckle dragging.
He was off to school. He ate the books.
Yeah.
There's Ron Wayne's back up in here. We're gonna go through the side chat shortly with the roll call.
Tell me the
My
name of
three
it.
favorite. I'm sorry, what, Bama Dad?
Tell me the name of the place and I'll get you the link.
Hang on, I'm trying, and I'll tell you if I can't do it.
Patience is a virtue.
Yeah.
Always offering to help.
Bull, I don't even know what that means, brother. God bless you, man. Luddites. What does that mean?
Luddites.
There's my brother. Thorzaks. All right. Question of the night. What's your 2 to 3 favorite deer hunting rifles or deer hunting guns? They don't have to be rifles. They can be shotguns, they can be handguns, they can be pistols, whatever.
Strike.
Your
Slingshot.
are. Mine in order, and I got to be careful if I'm going to put them in order. Seiko Model AV, chambered in 270 Winchester. Marlin 336, chambered in 35 Remington. And the AR platform 350 Legend. And that's that 350 Legend AR is with upper and lower arrow precision, a shell accuracy barrel, and that's where I lose track. Everything else is secondary. It does have a Trigger Tech drop-in trigger, thanks to that dude sending me a link when they were on sale.
Nice.
Ron 2A Matters, what's going on, my brother? All right, who wants to go next? CW?
Sure. My all-time favorite would have to be, it's a newer one for me. Had it for, I don't know, maybe about 6 years, 5 years, I think. 6.5 Grendel Howa Mini. Just such a nice carrying. It punches above its weight. It's a real favorite. And then it's going to be my 35 Rem Marlin. It's been a favorite since I was a little bitty kid. And then my 358 on bolt action probably. But 35s Premier the go-to. Although this year I'm probably going to start out with the 338 Arc and the 300 Hammer. So I may not even use the 35 this year. But we'll see. We'll see. We got a little bit of time. Who wants to go next?
I guess I can go for going
Yeah,
around.
we'll go right across the top.
We're all standing around in a circle. I like that 338 arc. That's definitely on my list, buddy. I mean, for me here in the mountains, it's always been lever action Marlin, 35 and 30, which still is, a lot of what I grab, go deer hunting depending on where I'm hunting at. But the other ones that I've been like messing with the last few years, and I absolutely love them. And now these are ARs, bolt action, and when like I take my granddaughter, I'm wanting a little bigger open space, from a blind, something that make it a little easier for her, where she can use a tripod and stuff. She's shooting suppressed 350 Legend. I'm shooting suppressed 300 Blackout, and I really like both those setups. And other than that, a rock and a sharp stick, have to come down to that. But
Well, later you got to tell us about what's in your box, man.
what's in my box? Oh yeah.
So we got some responses from the side chat. Ozzy said Savage Axis 350 Legend, Mossberg 500, Henry Lever Action 22 LR. Okay, now my primary thinking, when I think of hunting, I'm thinking of deer hunting, but obviously there's a lot more game to be hunted than just deer. So good on you, Ozzy. Way to go, dude. Nice choices. Ron Wayne.
Well, if you jump into like spotlighting at night to 22, if you just add a magnum on the end of that sentence,
There you go.
I've heard of that happening before. Not that I ever would.
I've heard of that, but that's something that we wouldn't necessarily think about doing on this show anyway.
We wouldn't discuss that on this one.
Right. When, we'll
Yes,
save
come on.
those for tomorrow night on Guns, Beer, and Therapy.
You have to come to GSC after hours to hear about that.
Anyway, man, good choices from Ozzy, Ron Wayne. I'm jealous. The Lee Enfield 303 Sporterized. This is the one that gets me, the Winchester Model 70 and 30-06. And again, I'm jealous there. Pawpaw's pre-64 Winchester 94 and 30-30 Winchester.
Nice stuff.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All 30 cal. But hey, man, we love it. We love it. We love it. Edward Petty. I don't hunt anymore. Back in the day, I used a Winchester 94 30-30. You don't need a whole lot more than that for deer, buddy. Bull. IWS Bull. And rifles, I would go Savage 116 and 270 Winchester, God's cartridge, and a Ruger 1022. All right. Obviously, again, more to hunt out there than just deer, guys. Fun with a gun. No, we ain't doing that.
Well, no. I mean, if you're coon hunting at night, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
That's hunting
And
and
it's-
legal.
And it's legal in the state.
Bama, I sent you that link. I gave up.
So wait a minute. You can send it to Bama, but you can't post it here?
I'm smart enough to send it to Bama, but every time I press chat to copy it, it won't copy. It says autofill, and it won't autofill.
All right, y'all need to get a load of this. Two of my bestest friends in the whole wide world right here. Thorzak, a 22 pistol as a backup to the application of high explosives. And fun with a gun, my buddy Bo. Hunting, not fishing, Thor. Yeah, buddy.
Thor's using claymores.
Yeah.
It's
No,
Thor
he's-
Dundee.
He's using whole sticks of dynamite. Let's get real. And Dwayne 7834, Thompson 50 cal muzzle loader, Remington 700 and 308, 7.62 by 39 AR, and a 350 Legend bolt action AR. Good stuff right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's four, but they ain't nothing bad in that group. Ozzy, up until 2 years ago, we could only hunt deer with a shotgun. That's why Ozzy's included the shotgun in his list. And Abigail. Hey, Abby. Welcome in. AR-10 is pretty good for most fleshly things. Yeah, I would say all fleshly things. And
Well,
depending
I
on the
mean,
tapering.
where Ozzy is there in that state, I think it like really when they let people use the straight wall cartridges, it really boosted the 350 Legend and 450 Bushmaster and stuff. And actually, I heard a lot of people up there hunting with a 4570 government.
I
So,
shot a lot of deer with a 45-70, but I
Yeah,
was
so I
going to
mean-
say, I've shot deer with everything from a 222 Remington. Well, we'll go smaller than that, a 22 Magnum, all the way to a 45-70, a 12 gauge shotgun with a custom choke, 308, 30-06, 260 Ackley. I could go down the list and we'd be on that forever and never get to the verse of the week or call out the side chat. If I started listing things I'd kill deer with, I don't necessarily have a favorite, but I'll tell you, For all around, if I had only picked one, it'd be a 308. Just for all around deer hunting, killing. If I had to have one rifle to shoot everything with, it'd be a 22 250.
There you go. Bama Dad put the link out there for the T-shirt if you want it. And
They
he's
got
right.
all kind of cool
It ain't-
t-shirts.
It ain't cheap,
No, it ain't.
man. Let me back up here and catch up. There you go, chessboard. We were talking about game wardens earlier.
You love them till you hate them.
Yeah, you love them till you hate them. And when you hate them, it's because you messed up.
Yep, you messed up. Yep.
Yeah. You just hopefully didn't understand or know it at the time. Hold
But
on.
he'll explain it to you.
We're past time for the verse of the week. Not the verse of the week, but roll call. And we have not made it all the way through the panel yet. So let's do roll call, and then we'll start with 6 when we get back. And while we're doing roll call, let's display Ronald Eastman's 3, Lee Enfield 303, British Winchester Model 12 and 16, and a 50 cal Thompson Ruger, 50 cal Thompson Ruger 1022 and 22 LR. Okay. Roll call. Let's do that, Glenn.
What?
Hunting. And we're off the screen.
Depending on which screen you look at. I
Yeah.
beat you, CW.
Yeah. Kyle Lusk was first. He's on the panel and in the side chat. So is CW2A. Also on the panel and the side chat. Bama Dad also on the panel and in the side chat. 6-shooter Texan also on the panel. So is Mike the Rebel Hester. We got Paul Loud out there. Last of 3. Come on. IWS Bull. Rollis Carvelis. G. Pishner. What's going on, my brother? Bobby Barlow. Ozzy Osborne. Chessboard's out there. Dwayne 7834. Ron 2A Matters. Chessboard again. Edward Petty. Hillbilly Up is also on the panel and in the side chat. Ron Wayne Official is out there. We're blessed to have him. Glenn Davis has been here since before we were here. So y'all give Glenn a shout out. Papa's Place and Fudd with a Gun. There you go. It is, ain't it? But when you wake up, you're going to be surrounded with deer.
Yep.
Bama Dad says, my favorite for deer hunting is a Matthews compound or my Howard Hill longbow.
There
Ain't
you
nothing
go,
wrong with
Bama.
that, brother. That's what we're talking about tonight. Okay, 6. 2 to 3 of your favorite hunting guns.
Well, yeah. The first one's going to be my Remington 700 BDL. It's got a chimney trigger in it. Wife gave it to me for my birthday, so that's a good thing. And it is in the now famous Waltz Fletcher cartridge. And then my second one would be my Remington XP100 and 7mm BR.
Oh yeah.
And my third one would be my Marlin 60, 22 long rifle.
I love mine. Are me and you the only one that have Marlin 60s?
I've had them, but I don't have one in my collection right now.
Don't think I ever owned one. I
They're
had
neat
70s.
They're neat little
I had
guns.
a couple of the M1 style. They're the same damn gun. They just don't have a tubular magazine. They have a removable
Yeah.
magazine. But I don't care for tubular magazines.
Well,
I
that's
loved them because you could load them on Sunday and shoot all week.
Now I don't like them because they're never unloaded. There always seems to be one hung up in there, and they're just dangerous. So if I have a choice, I always have a magazine that comes out and the gun's empty.
They're never unloaded.
All guns are never
ever
unloaded.
unload one, and then
Yeah, I've unloaded one.
shock it a couple more times, and another one pops out.
I've never had that problem.
I've never had that problem either.
Me
I've
either.
had the problem many times, and I've been almost shot by it a couple times. So it's something that really stuck with me. I don't like them.
Must be something about that Connecticut weather.
Must be.
I don't know. It all of them slid out on me.
Oh, if you dump them at the front, there's always one grabbed, still into action.
I
Just
guess
open
I
the door,
always
take it out and dump them.
I always
You work
dumped
that lever
them.
or work that bolt
Yeah.
or work that pump. It'll always stick another one out.
I never had that happen. I really
I've
never
never had that happen.
Well, if I could demonstrate it, I'd do it right now. But we'd get a spanking.
Yeah, right. I've got two 39As that are tube fed, and I've never had them stick in it. But there
There must
again,
be something wrong with his cornbread.
well, so in CW's credit, I always dump my magazine if I was going to unload it, put the magazine back in, with the tube back in, close it, work the action 4 or 5 times, and then I knew the gun was safe. So,
Right.
Yep. Look in there and see that red tip on the end of it. See that in there.
that's it. That's what that's there for. I've had a lot of guys lost their magazine loader because they had a good day squirrel hunting and stuck it up over top of the pickup truck and drove off. Yeah.
I've had mine shoot down the range before. So they're trying to put it in, and after you loaded it and you slipped out of your hand, and it goes shoo across the range.
I didn't know we were javelin hunting today.
Have to wait
But
till it cease fire to go out there and get it.
Another thing to CW's comment, those things are, and even on a 30-30 or 45-70, a magazine tube is pretty thin metal, especially on a 22, and it's prone to denting a little bit. And if you got a little dent in that thing, it will hang up a cartridge.
Yeah.
Welcome to Scott Lee. He says he loves the beard like a mirror. I asked him to send us a pic. Excuse me. Send us a picture of his beard if you want. Put my email address out there.
Rock the Fu Man
Yeah,
shoe, man.
Okay, who's next? Favorite 3 hunting guns, 2 hunting guns? Rebel?
Well, I said I could start today and go on about deer guns, but
No, we said
Squirrel-
2 or 3.
well, squirrel hunting, small game, it'd have to be 39A. I love that little lever gun, and it was my first 22. I've got some super accurate 10/22s, and I've got one that's super accurate and silenced, and that's fun to shoot squirrels with, because if you've got multiple squirrels in a hickory tree, you can shoot one and the rest of them look down and say, "What happened to Earl?" And I love hunting with that 39A. I love it. They're accurate, dependable. Hey, little dude. They're accurate, dependable, and just love them. So there's two. Every deer hunting cartridge I got and varmint cartridge I got for deer, and then the 39A is my favorite for squirrels and small game, rabbit and whatever. Of course, down here we always rabbit hunt with a shotgun, and my preferred bird hunting gun is a Benelli Super Black Eagle 2 and a Remington 1100 20 gauge. And I can shoot both of them so fast it sounds like it's on the front of a A10. Shit. I might not hit nothing, but there's a lot of lead in there.
All right. We're going to do some introductions here, buddy.
What we got?
This is Ella, one of my 6 granddaughters.
ELLA.
ELLA.
Like
Just like
Ella.
my little Jack Russell Terrier's named Ella.
I think she's Jack Russell Terrier.
She's almost as pretty as she is.
Yeah,
Not quite.
she goes out to the range with us and shoots BB guns and 22s so far, don't we? You shot. And you love the suppressed lever action 22. That's the last one we shot out there. Yeah. She's a Rossi fan already and a lever action fan. So.
What's not to love about that?
No kidding.
Right.
I have an announcement to make since you're bragging on your granddaughters here. CW woke up to this morning. I'm sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
Today is my Rigby's 11th birthday.
Oh,
All
And
right. Tell her happy birthday for all of us.
Well, let me try to get her in here, and y'all can tell her happy birthday. Just don't sing. We've heard all y'all sing before.
We've been
We
practicing,
don't want that.
Jamie.
We don't want that.
We've
I
been
promise I
practicing.
won't sing.
What is Tom Moondog your choir director? Until he's the choir director, I don't want to hear anymore. Hold on, y'all talk amongst yourself. I gotta go to little boy's room, and meantime, I'll try to get her in here. And me and the real Uncle Bob are going to sing a song for y'all one day. It's called "The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down."
Oh, Lord.
I'll be right back. Y'all keep going through the room. There's only 2 of y'all left. I'm a dad and Kyle.
Amongst ourselves.
Favorite
He said-
hunt. Favorite
He
hunting
said
gun.
talk about amongst ourselves. So, amongst ourselves.
Favorite hunting gun.
For me,
Yeah, Kyle, go.
my Marlin 35 Remington 336, which is actually a Marlin.
Yeah.
My Winchester, can't remember the exact model number. Older 30-06 bolt gun. and 1187 shotgun, because you can do anything you want to with it.
Amen, brother. Amen.
That's mine.
What about you, Mark? I know you ain't hunted in a while, but Bama,
I said, last time I hunted was with bows.
bows. Well, you got a Howard Hill.
He's from my hometown, so.
Yeah, I know he is. Howard Hill was predecessor to Fred Bear, really. He was absolutely an awesome archer. Who I aspired to be and when I was younger, you know.
Speaking of that, Rebel, my favorite scouting weapon is a bear whitetail 2.
Good.
Really?
Grief.
I've taken one deer with it, but I always use bow season to scout for rifle season, and it's always with me.
I used I've got several compound bows, but my first deer with archery was taken with a Martin Black Mamba, 50 pound at 28 inches, and I'm way past 28 inches, so it's probably more like 60.
I got a black mamba downstairs.
Yep. And I sanded down the front and camoed it, and it was back in the day before Luminox, so I took pink marabou and wrapped it and glued it behind my white fletching, so I could never forget seeing that pink marabou go into that deer. Shoot, you know, and I absolutely loved. I've torn this bicep, but it's mostly about your back muscle, you know. And I really need to get out and play with it a little bit more. Me and my kids always enjoyed shooting traditional archery, shooting instinctive, and it's something you have to do for a little bit to get back into it. You know, it's not like shooting a single action. It's not like pointing your finger. It's a little bit different, you know. And Fred Bear was another hero of mine. And Fred always anchored. If you looked at where he was, and Bama can back this up, on his wrist, his arrow was running down at an angle. He anchored way up here, and that's the way he shot. And I tried that for a little bit, and I was like, no, this don't work for me. So it's instinctive shooting is kind of like shooting a shotgun. You have to fit the bow to you, fit the bow to you. And when you start talking to people about not using sights, it blows their mind, you know. But I can, back in my day, I could run with anybody inside 25 yards, you know. But now when you get on out there, you know, the poundage and the sheer efficiency of a compound bow. But I always limited myself to 25 to 30 yards anyway. It just wasn't no point to shoot an arrow at something much farther than that. And I read a story the other day about when Fred Bear, Rigby, when Fred Bear was on a polar bear hunt, and the guy had to shoot the polar bear after Fred stuck it, and he shot it with a 222 Remington, a polar bear.
Don't run off, Rigby. Don't run off.
You better stay right there, girl.
Happy birthday, sweetie.
Thank you.
Happy birthday,
Rigby.
Happy birthday.
Thank
All right,
you.
everybody, y'all ready?
Birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
I'm not singing.
Happy birthday
Day to you. Happy
I'll say happy
birthday, dear Rigby.
Happy
Happy birthday to you.
There's, There's glass cracking all over my house.
Tell Ella.
The grandpa
Hi.
make you a cake?
Hello.
Bye.
The
Hey,
grandpa
Ella.
make you a
Hi,
cake?
Ella.
No, we bought one.
This was
How
the
old are
perfect-
you, Ella?
8 years old.
8.
8
Rigby
years
turned
old.
11 today.
Awesome.
Thank guys for all the happy birthday. Look at all those happy birthday wishes over there.
That's a
Ron
lot.
Wayne official. IWS Bull, who just lives barely across the Alabama line over there.
Oh.
G. Pishner, Glenn Davis, Ozark Spirit.
Rigby,
Dwayne
it's hard to believe you're 11 years old, hon.
and
I
happy
know.
birthday, Rigby, from Thorzak's Chris Winsett.
Kyle, I'm sitting here going, how long have I been on this thing? I watched Rigby when she was a P-dab. You know,
Right.
just a wee little old thing.
All right, I'm going to go now.
Thank you.
All right, dear. See ya.
She can't be seen on the internet with us.
She's got she's got a reputation to uphold. She has
I don't-
her own YouTube
I don't-
persona.
I don't blame her.
Persona.
Not YouTube so much as her online thing. She's a gamer, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
Lord.
right, let's get back here to Ozark Deer, 7 PRC Hogs, 458 SOCOM. Wise choices there.
Yep.
Squirrels 1022 and varmints 22,250.
There you go, Ozark.
Yeah.
He's got it covered.
22,250. You don't have to range. Hold on hair at 400 and kill it.
Scott Lee bugged out. When Mama says she's hungry, you got to go, guys. Thanks for being here, Scott. I know you're not seeing this. But there's the real Uncle Bob saying happy birthday. Paul Loud, Ron 2A Matters. Look at y'all, guys. This is like another roll call. You guys are awesome.
We just should have just typed in happy birthday Rigby, and there you go.
Well, yeah. Ozark Spirit says he thinks she was born on this show. Actually, we started the Georgia Shooting Connection Friday Night live stream in May of 2015, wasn't it, Kyle? We would have to go on.
I think y'all did, because y'all had me on as a guest a couple times, and sort of and it's been that long.
I can't believe we've been doing this for 11 years.
As long as I've been in the gun business.
And she was born August of 15, and I think she was itsy bitsy. We'd have to go on Nathan's channel to find out exactly when the first one was. Let me try to do that. Or Kyle, can you do that?
What's that, sir?
Can you go look up Nathan's channel, the Reloading Room,
Yep.
and find out when our first live stream was?
Oh, Lord. Yep.
Time
Kyle
travel.
did a great solo there on that happy birthday too.
He did.
Well, that
Y'all notice I just said happy birthday. Happy birthday. I don't sing.
yeah. Well, it was kind of a semi-duet between me and Kyle, which tells me we should probably do some more work together.
I'm a great baritone as long as I'm speaking. As long as I'm singing.
Right.
This
That's why-
channel was February the 7th of 2020
On this channel.
on this channel.
Yeah, but
And I
that's
know
what we moved over here. We've been doing it quite a while
Yeah.
and moving around from either my channel, Kyle's channel, Nathan's channel, or Chico's channel, depending on who was going to be able to be here that night.
Heck, Jamie, I can't find his channel.
You can't find the Reloading Room?
Did he change the name of it or something?
He did. I think it was the Reloading Press.
I can't even find the reloading room.
Can't
All it's
either.
doing is pulling up Gavin Ultimate Reloader. I'm getting there. Hang on.
Reloading press. I got it. Let's see.
Kyle, if you need to share the link to that, Rebel will help you out.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Hillbilly,
Shots
you should
across
be
the
saying
bow.
stuff like that to me with minors in the room. I can't respond like I want to respond. I'll give you the pinky. How's that?
Not the pinky.
Hey
The
guys,
pinky.
y'all, give me a quick refill on what the three favorites of Bama Dad, and I know Bama Dad's was one of them was a bow.
It was a Howard
They
Hill.
all-
All three of them were bows. We gave two.
It says
Yeah.
5/4/18.
Okay.
You're doing better than me. I'm looking on my phone. I can't find it, period.
Look at 6.
Do the reloading press with no spaces.
Oh, Google it.
So
No, it's in YouTube.
Rigby was 2 years old plus on when we started this show.
The first time I saw her, I would say she was 6, I think.
Yeah.
Well, the consensus is, Jamie, 8 years ago.
Yeah, I just found one from 7 years ago, but that's something different.
There's our brother MCK Willie.
Hey, buddy.
I couldn't bring my granddaughters on here right now because one of them would poop right in the middle of it, and I'd have to close off and change the diaper, and the other one would be sticking her head in here sideways and mooching the camera.
I got to make a couple of quick announcements, guys, if y'all bear with me briefly. Willie's birthday's coming up Sunday. Sunday would have been his, he was born in 69,
Willie was that young?
68. Yeah, he was not an old man.
Yeah, he's 3 years younger than me. Good Lord.
He'll be 59, I think.
He
Yep.
would
58.
if he was still with us.
I posted the first video.
Lord, that was a mess. But we had Nathan back then, so he was our cool hand Luke.
Right.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for making Rigby feel special this evening on her 11th birthday. Absolutely, Mock. Prayers for Tiberasaurus Rex.
What's going on there?
He got inoperable cancer that's wrapped around an artery on his brain.
Holy bad crap.
Ozzy's been out there a while. 2012. Yeah, I mean, you've been at it longer than most of us.
Yeah, and it's come back. You know, he was in remission and it came back. He started having a lot of pain. He went to the doctor and the doctor told him, it's back.
It's not blastoma, is it, Bama?
He didn't go that deep into the details on it,
Okay.
but
All right.
he has started a what do you call it?
GoFundMe. Marvin, that's way above my pay grade, brother.
All right. I only met him one time. Only met him one time, but I'll try. Okay. All right.
Okay.
You want? All right. You want Marlboros? All right. You want Marlboros? Hey, what's going on? Yeah. Sundrop. All right. Go. Yep. All right. Yeah. It was. Hey. That'd be Willie.
No, you got it all wrong. I know what Marvin wants, and I'm not doing it.
Oh well, I wasn't going to go there either.
Yeah, I
I
know.
wasn't going to go. I wasn't going to go there either. There'd be some bombs thrown.
I would say, and welcome to the panel tonight with a bullet man, and he'd say, "Woohoo!"
Woo!
I want y'all to do continued prayers for my best buddy and mentor Eddie. He had a PET scan. The cancer has not spread. It's large cell, which I understand is treatable, and the chest, lymph nodes, and the problem is Eddie's not eating. He's been very depressed since his daughter committed suicide. So he's Eddie as my brother. He's 20 years older than me. Should be at 80 years old, should be a healthy 180 pounds, and he's about 135 right now. He just had been eating and just depressed, and then I can't talk him out of it. I've tried different things, and he said, I just can't taste nothing. And his wife gives him something he doesn't like, and he says, that tastes like crap. And she said, I thought you said you couldn't taste nothing. Well, he's just a stubborn old fart, and we're all that. I mean, I'm looking at mirrors here, but he's going to kill himself by not eating, and now he's got cancer, and the doctor told him, you need to eat. I want you to eat 2 helpings of ice cream a day until I tell you to stop.
Boy, I wish my doctor would tell me that.
No kidding. My doctor says, boy, you need to back off the biscuits, but Eddie's down to nothing, and he's getting ready to start radiation, and being low weight, low body fat, and starting radiation is not a good combo.
No, here's the thing, man.
The sugar's not good either for somebody with cancer. So.
No, it ain't. Neither is hormones, but let's see if we can get to a brighter subject.
But y'all just remember him in your prayers. That's all I ask.
And his name's Eddie.
Eddie Travis. Yes, sir.
Eddie Travis. Mock, for you, buddy, I wished I could do that impression. But
Here we go. Hang on.
Yeah.
Did y'all hear it?
Yeah, but that's not the impression that he's
I don't know
wanting.
where the speaker is, but here it is too.
I got mine muted. I just watched it. I could tell by his mouth. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Woo-hoo. Yeah. Woo-hoo. Yeah.
And he probably just gave everybody some terrifying news when he said that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like my gun just blew up, Jamie.
Woohoo! Yeah.
Woo! Yeah. But he did do a lot of that 7-Eleven stuff, Marvin. You're absolutely right about that.
He
can
had
do
all
it.
of us when
He
I
can
had
do it.
the-
He
when I
can
had
do
to
it
get
so
together over
good.
here at the house, all of us were dying laughing.
Yeah.
Scotsman, Bo, and hell, Jamie, you were here. Chico, Mark, it was crazy.
Scotsman.
I said
Scott.
Scotsman.
uh, insight freedom.
Yep.
Well, y'all all walked into the shop the first time y'all met me. Willie walked in. He never said a word. He just started walking around looking at guns, gimping,
Yeah.
And I was like, "Who's this big fool?"
And you
I
weren't wrong.
said, "Is he with them or what?" Like
Right.
he just started walking around looking at guns, and then y'all were talking to me and, "Hey, how's it going?" And Kyle's back was hurting from the long drive, and we were talking back and forth and this and that. And I didn't meet Willie till about 10 minutes later. He came back over. He assessed what was there, and like the true gun guy he was, and then introduced himself. But what a nice fella.
I'm telling you, man.
Anyway, how about them Braves?
Willie was out of place out there.
He didn't belong in
What?
California, that's for sure.
No,
Man, he
There's a lot.
was so enthralled about being in the South.
yes,
I
he
mean,
was.
we rode 4.5 hours up there to your place, Rebel. And then the first thing he does is, like you said, start looking at guns. He got that tunnel vision till he sees what's out there.
Right.
And he was like, y'all can just buy this and walk out with it the same day. I'm like, if you got the money, you can.
Yeah.
If you got the money, if you can pass the 4473, yeah, buddy, you can go home with this today. Anything you
And
want to buy, I'll ship it to you, man. Whatever.
And you can go across the street and get a cheeseburger all the way, mustard, chili, slaw, onions.
And we did that.
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
that
y'all
too.
did. Y'all did do that.
Bama Dad, Hillbilly, and Six, y'all have got to go with us up to Rebel's place once upon a time. Yeah, Glenn, Willie was a true gun guy, for sure. I need to make an announcement or two. For you guys that don't know, if you'll sign up for Midway's emails, every Friday they send out a clearance email. And you can shop all, and then, of course, it's free shipping for orders over a certain amount, which I probably shouldn't say what that amount is. But their clearance is broken down into categories. And it starts, let me start at the top. Ammunition, optics, clothing and footwear, shooting, gunsmithing and gun parts, all of our favorites, reloading, guns, knives and tools, camping and survival, fishing, hunting, black powder, air guns 6, and Midway USA brand. And then they have these categories up to 25% off, 25 to 50% off. And if you're a real cheapskate like me, you can click on the 50 to 75% off tab, and that'll take you to everything that's in that category. But I kind of like to click on the reloading and the gunsmithing and gun parts, and then the hunting tabs. Anyway, that's just something that I thought would help y'all. We're not getting paid by Midway.
I wish we were.
We're not sponsored by anybody. We do this of our own free accord. And
you put a smile on Larry Potterfield's face.
yeah, well, I would like to read his short stories books, but then again, anyway, there's some folks who we know and love who do not care for Midway at all, and that's certainly their priority. Another email I got today that I kind of want to share with y'all inline fabrication milestone. We've been very busy behind the scenes at Inline Fab, working directly with the reloading equipment manufacturers we have grown relationships with over all these years. We have expanded into carrying the very reloading presses and equipment that we build mounting solutions and equipment for. It is our goal to continue to grow and be a true one-stop shop with the same service, quality, value, and attention to detail that you have come to expect from inline fabrication. Additionally, we have opened our brand new showroom in Eugene, Oregon. We have the majority of current production reloading presses from all manufacturers are on display, so you can check them out and compare side by side. If you are local, swing by and see what we have been up to. So next time I'm around Eugene, Oregon, I'm going to go a little bit out of my way and swing by Inline Fabrication to their new showroom. Shall we show some of the pictures?
Have you ever been to Eugene, Oregon, Jamie?
Kyle, I've never been west of Houston, Texas, bro. I'm a man of the South, and I wish they had these pictures were active links that show you. Their showroom looks fabulous. It seems to be absolutely huge, but that could be good news for all of our reloaders out there. Probably not, but yeah. GGW Midway has fishing stuff. I'm not sure if Inline Fabrication does.
No, Inline doesn't. He was talking about Midway.
Well, they don't talk about fishing either. Yeah, Glenn, Eugene, Oregon. So if you're looking at where we live, I mean, you can. We're from all over the country in the panel, but me and Kyle and Rebel and Bam
we're about 41 hours.
Looks like cross country.
Yeah, it's all the way across the country to Eugene, Oregon. It would take us
12 hours.
12 hours by foot. 12 hours a day. It would take us 2.5 days to get there, another 2.5 days to get back. But hey, man, it'd be even further for CW. It wouldn't be as far for Hillbilly, but Hillbilly and Six are kind of in the middle of the country, but Six is way south.
It's
So
2,182 miles from me.
And that's from you, sir.
That's from me.
let me see if I can find it on my.
I'm almost there. If we leave right now, we can arrive at 8:51 local time on August the 9th. It's 2,600 miles from my driveway.
I'm closer to y'all than I am to Oregon.
What did I say? 42 hours? It's 39 hours from my driveway to there.
39 hours. So if we drove 12 hours a day, well, 14 hours a day, it'd still take us most of 3 days.
I assume we might have to stop and pee at least once.
Yeah.
But I can tell you this. I can come from Santa Rosa, New Mexico to my driveway in 21 hours.
You used to be able to.
Well, you still can in a passenger vehicle.
Yeah,
Where are we going?
Yeah, but you bought a Jeep now, so no.
you'll get the death wobble about the state line.
You can't go over 40 miles an hour now.
I'll find it and fix it. I just got to get it where I can get it on my buddy's lift. Hell, another 6 hours from there, we can go visit Thorzak's.
So where is this?
if I'm going to Eugene, Oregon, there's absolutely no way that I am not going to see my buddy Dave in.
Yep.
Well, let's just all buy a school bus and convert it into a big camper. And of course, that thing will smell like you know what by the time we get to Oregon. But
We'll just borrow my buddy Dale's motorhome. It'll sleep 6.
The one of the routes it shows me going out 10, it would come up through and go right by Walter, then go right up north from there. So,
Well, you know we gotta see Walter while.
oh yeah, we not going nowhere without seeing Walter.
you're missing the point, Kyle. I'm talking about making something, with bunks and cabinets and a funnel with a hose run out of it, so you could pee on the road, and maybe a wood stove, depending on what time of year.
Out of perfume for everybody that gets in it.
Yeah, right.
Bull says y'all take care. Good night, Bull. Thank you for being here, buddy.
See you,
See you, brother.
That's the bad thing about going anywhere in a motorhome. Everybody wants to use the pooper. Mm-mm.
We haven't heard from Walter, Glenn. I'm assuming.
I just
I
texted
talked
him.
to him today.
He's probably got plans.
I'm
Well,
assuming
Bama-
he got a better offer.
Bama, everybody's got to use the pooper at some point. I mean,
We can stop when anybody get out that needs to.
We'll just drill a hole in the floor. It'll be all right.
you're one of those sensitive guys. Okay, all right.
No, I'm not, but my nose is.
You drill a hole in the floor, got a potty chair, you're gone. You're
Yeah.
gone.
Here's the thing. Ron Wayne says, just rent a Greyhound. Pick us up on the way. See,
Good Lord.
there's a company in this town in Rome, Georgia, called Eagle Transport. And their specialty is they've got these big Greyhound type buses, and they're a Christian organization, and they tend to take missionary groups on their mission trips. I think that would be awesome if I had that kind of money. Yeah, first stop would be Kyle would have to come up here.
I was gonna say, Jamie, they don't want me on that bus.
And, well, with your gas, probably not.
I got plenty of sky miles. I'll meet y'all there.
Well, the thing about taking a Greyhound, it'll take you 3.5 weeks to get there.
Yeah,
I don't care. We're on the road. We're having fun. We're together.
that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna have to stop off. We're gonna have to fly fish in spots.
Glenn
Say
Davis,
every time we stop by, go by a gun store, we have to stop though, so it might take us a while to get there.
Every
not
time-
just that. Every Waffle House in the morning and every Cracker Barrel in the evening.
and
Oh,
every good pool on a river, I'd be telling you to stop. I'd hold a gun on the man that was driving. Let me fish that.
Yeah, and he'd tell you got 10 minutes, boss. That way everybody else can go wet. But hey, man, if we got a bus like that, obviously there's a bathroom in there. There's not a shower.
That's right. I got a gun. I can take his keys. I can fish as long as I want.
Yeah, well, CW might be driving, bro. Just say.
Well, me and Brian could fight it out, All right, Rebel, you fit.
Who on the panel has a CDW license?
I got a CDL.
CDL. All right. It looks like Kyle stuck driving.
Oh, God. Gotta help.
But if we were going to do something like that, we would have a driver if we
Well, actually, with a passenger bus, you don't have to have a CDL. You have to have a Class A plus passenger endorsement. So all you have to do is take a test saying if the bus catches on fire, you get everybody off of it.
Apparently, a legal alien can get that. So,
no, I can actually pull doubles. I can drive a tractor with 2 trailers behind me.
I was fixing to say we can stop in California and they'll give anybody a license.
yeah.
All you got to do is put
Yeah.
a turban on.
Easy now. You're going to turn into Willie doing that imitation.
All you got to do is show up and go, I'm not doing it.
All right. Good news when we get to Washington State, we got a place to stay overnight, but just one night. We don't wear out our welcome. Forzak's going to put us up if y'all can behave, and we'll leave the place better than we found it. Yeah, Ozzy, that's something I've never seen. Yellowstone and Mount Rushmore.
Never seen it. No.
Problem is, I would probably see. There's a reason I hadn't been to Montana and South Dakota. I'm afraid I'll never come back home to Georgia.
I got a buddy that lives in Montana. I was friends with on 300 Blackout Talk. He lives in Big Fork, which is right below Kalispell. But Jamie, you're the guy that get hit by the bison. You be out there. Take
I was going to say, no petting the bison.
And that bison look at you from 100 yards out and say, I don't like that beard. And he come running at you.
I had a buddy of mine that wanted me to go salmon fishing with him in Alaska. It's my friend that just recently passed away. And he said, I'm paying for everything. All you need is to grab your fishing rod and let's go. And I told him, I said, Joey, I ain't going to Alaska. He goes, dude, I'm paying for everything. All you have to do is be there. And I said, yeah, that's cool, but it's going to be a real lonesome trip on the way back home. What are you talking about? I said, because I'm not leaving. If I make it to Alaska, I ain't leaving. I'm going to arrange with FedEx to pick up all my crap and bring it up here.
Well, the thing about it is everybody says that until their first winter, you know.
Yeah.
And then when the snow's 18 feet deep and it's dark 16 hours a day, and you're thinking, holy crap, I'm depressed.
That means people will leave me alone, Rebel.
Time out.
They ain't enough sausage gravy to bring you back from that. You know?
I gotta, when you get up there and you spend about 3 weeks without no grips, boy, you'll be back home. Yeah. Here's the thing, man. I gotta
always Amazon.
Yeah. Well, I got to comment on Rebel's statement about me and a bison getting charged from 100 yards.
Well, we'd all be in trouble.
I think the best way to reply that is with my Mr. T imitation. I pity the fool.
Well, we would all be in trouble. It's like that bison's after Jamie. Pow, 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 pow. We'd all be in jail.
Hope everybody brought a backpack because we eating good on the way home.
We'd be locked up. You know.
Dang, Ozzy. Hold on. A real kid, like a young adult, a young person, human being, not a goat. That would be bad, man. I'd shoot the bear for that. Wouldn't y'all?
Yeah, I would. It depends. Did the parents let the kid go out there and try and pet the bear? You know, I mean, there's some idiots out there. Yeah, there's some idiots out there. And not that this last old man was minding his own business.
I am so proud of that old man. He made it 5 laps through them woods.
Yeah. Before he got tossed 8 feet in the friggin' air, you know. But that old man was minding his own business. And all of a sudden that bison got up and fixated on him and said, I'm going to kick your butt today, buddy.
I was proud of that man.
Yeah, but
I hope when I'm 80 years old, I can run like that.
my partner Trent has been through Yellowstone, and he said those idiots. He said I ain't gonna call them Yankees. He said because they're from all over. He said they'll get out. Grandma, walk over to that grizzly bear, and I'm gonna take a picture of it next to you.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's stupid. It's
That's
just
ignorant.
stupid. Yeah, it's ignorant.
Dumb among dumb.
My cousin's a park ranger for Yellowstone. He said you'd be amazed.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's why they made the movie Jurassic Park, because we've already got it here in America, and it's Yellowstone. You know, imagine if there was dinosaurs out there. Mama, go out there and stand next to the velociraptors. I'm gonna take a picture of you. You know,
My cousin's like a geologist up there, but he's a park ranger geologist. So I mean, he's away from people a lot. But he said you would be amazed the stupid stuff I see driving back and forth.
Your cousin's the one that's going to tell us when the caldera is going to blow.
Right. That's what he's doing. He's checking seismographs and looking at this and looking at that and
that's a
keeping up with animals and tracking all that. Yeah.
That's a scary mother right there.
I'm in California. I just want to be on the proper side of the fault, because when that breaks off and it falls out in the ocean, I don't want to be on that side.
Yeah.
Okay, time out. Paul Loud. The only thing we would pack Jiffy for would be the muffin mix so that we can make pancakes out of it with bacon and sausage, probably biscuits and sausage gravy, maybe some grits to go with it. There you go, Rebel. No sugar in the cornbread. Anyway. And let's see. But we appreciate the sentiment, Paul.
Not traveling with me. You ain't going to have no Jiffy mix.
Let's see. What else we got? Vanessa's got her pizza oven working. I hate I missed that pizza. Good night, G. Pishner. He's got to take the dog for a walk. Vanessa's talking about Arctic camping. Ron Wayne, some people's kids. I know it. What he's talking about is Ozzy's comment. The kid was about 10 years old, and he was trying to feed the bear.
Yeah.
No, you don't. No.
You know what, Ozzy? That ain't the kid's fault. Whose fault is that?
It's the parents' fault.
Yeah, right.
Did they not read Lewis and Clark's things?
Excellent Adventure.
Well,
yeah. I mean, the grizzly bear was the most horrifying thing that they had run across, and it still is.
Obviously, Mike, they ain't read nothing.
No.
Yeah.
Especially the signs that say "Don't feed the bear."
And then I still think it's hilarious that when white people started coming into California, they found Mexican vaqueros who considered themselves Californios, not Mexicans. They were probably some of the best cowboys that were ever on the in the West. Were lassoing grizzly bears for sport. You know, dragging them into town, putting them in a cage. I even read an account one time that a carnival came through 18 whatever Los Angeles, and they had a tiger or a lion, and the boys started drinking at the bar and said, "Hey, we got a grizzly bear in a cage. I bet that grizzly bear would tear that lion a new, hind end." And they said, "No, there ain't no way. The lion's the king of the jungle." And they've let that grizzly bear in that cage. The lion growled, snarled, the grizzly bear went, and that was it.
Well, that grizzly bear ain't from the jungle, man.
Nope.
All right, y'all ready for the verse of the week?
Yes, sir.
Ozzy, around here we use cut bait for catfish, but we're catching anywhere from 10 to
100
10
pounds.
pounds up. which is what I hope to do in my retirement, is hunt big catfish. Anyway, tonight's verse of the week. Let's start with a review. Let's go back and read through verse 14. And as Moses lifted up the serpent in the wilderness, so must the Son of Man be lifted up. Verse 15, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life. John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Verse 17, for God did not send his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. And verse 18, which is tonight's verse of the week, he who believes in him is not condemned, but he who does not believe is condemned already, because he has not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God. The only begotten Son of God. Y'all know I like to share John MacArthur's notes with you. He says, believed in the name. This phrase, literally to believe into the name, means more than mere intellectual assent to the claims of the gospel. It includes trust and commitment to Christ as Lord and Savior, which results in receiving a new nature. And you can go all the way back to verse 7 for that, which produces a change in heart and obedience to the Lord. And he recommends some other notes. Okay. Remember, Jesus talking to Nicodemus here. And in my mind, Simon, James, and John are there also. And I believe this setting of Scripture is John's eyewitness account of these events. I just read to you Max MacArthur's note, John MacArthur's notes there. And I believe what he's saying here is I refer to this as head knowledge versus heartfelt facts. This is the question this verse brings up to me, is has your belief in Christ Jesus changed you? Can you mark in your life where that change happened? In other words, you don't want to do the things you used to do. You don't want to go to the places you used to go to with the people that you used to go with and do those things that you used to do. I think this is the litmus test for salvation. Has your belief in Christ Jesus changed your life? Or it hasn't? I believe, and I've shared with y'all on here many times, I believe that God's love produces God's mercy. And I believe that his love and mercy produces his grace. And I believe that God's love, his mercy, and his grace produces faith in the heart of a changed person. And I believe that those things together change hearts. And those changed hearts produce obedience. Remember in Ephesians chapter 2, verses 8 and 9, the Apostle Paul writes to us that it is through faith you have been saved, not of yourselves, it is the gift of God, so that no man should boast. What we're seeing here is the fact that the faith that saves us, that turns us, is a gift of God. And y'all also know I love to share with you Dr. David Guzik's notes. And he says about that verse there that says, he who does not believe is condemned already. And he says, John 3:16 is the most gracious, wonderful offer conceivable. Eternal life for all who believe. Yet the offer has inherent consequences for any who reject, who refuse to believe. Their refusal makes their condemnation certain. A significant issue regarding those who do not believe is what about those who never had the opportunity to believe because they never heard the good news of Jesus Christ? It is important, but it is an important but separate question addressed by the Apostle Paul in Romans 1:18 through 21. It says, "For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men who suppress the truth in unrighteousness, because what may be known of God is manifest in them, for God has shown it to them. For since the creation of the world, his invisible attributes are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse." In verse 21, because although they knew God, they did not glorify him as God, nor were thankful, but became futile in their thoughts, and their foolish hearts were darkened. So you've got a certain amount of opportunities to get yourself right with the Lord, and he's going to darken that heart so that the conviction of the Holy Spirit will never penetrate your hard heart. Here, the focus seems to be on those who deliberately reject the message, as those who heard and encountered Jesus in the first century had opportunity to do. He quotes a commentator named Bruce there, says that no explicit mention is made here of those who have never had the opportunity of believing in Christ, those on whom the light in its fullness has never shone. But John's words probably unfold the principle of their judgment too, as the eternal Word, capital W, which means Jesus, as the eternal Word came to men and women before becoming incarnate in Christ, so it is with the light of God. If men and women are judged by their response to the light, they are judged by their response to such light as is available to them. And I know, y'all know I'm a cowboy movie freak. And even in those movies, and I don't know how real it is, but, they always are referring to the Great Spirit. And I believe God revealed himself to them in nature and in creation, so that as our commentators say here, and as Paul wrote in Romans, no man is without excuse. And I think we got a little bit ahead of ourselves last week, but just recapping those notes too, because they're relevant to that verse. Remember last week we didn't have any note from Dr. MacArthur about verse 17. So, all right, we'll open this up for discussion. But before I do, the key is, to me, in this verse is not believed, because he has not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God. Paul writes to us, we are without excuse because God reveals himself to us in creation. So not believing, to me, equals rejection. That is the rejection of God's love, his mercy, grace, and his plan for salvation, and Jesus's finished work on the cross of Calvary. Questions or comments? That'll be our verse of the week, unless y'all got something else to add or to any questions.
Jamie, you were talking about the evidence of it is if there's a change in your life.
Yeah.
It always reminds me of every time God struck a covenant with anybody in the Old Testament, there was bloodletting. Whether it was a sacrifice of an animal, or if it was a sacrifice between two men, there was always a demarcation in the flesh. Well, God's not really worried about the flesh. That part's not the problem. There's a cut in the heart when you accept Christ, and it should be able to be seen by everybody around you. Something's different about him.
Yeah.
And like you said, those things that you used to do probably don't bring you pleasure anymore,
No.
and
No.
they'll fall to the wayside.
Yeah.
But just if you see somebody coming in and you can't see a difference in their life, maybe you ought to sit down with them and have
Here's the thing about my dad. I'm probably going to wind up testifying for a minute right here. When I was a younger man and single, I would walk into a bar, and the first two questions in my mind when I walked into that bar was, number one, what am I drinking tonight? And number two, which one of these women are going home with me? Now
that's the common that is that sin that so easily besets us males. Those two right there.
Yeah.
Whining women.
Yeah.
Same thing the prodigal son fell into.
Yeah, but you know what happened to that prodigal son, right?
Yeah, he came home.
And when he did, his father was standing there with open arms.
Actually, it says he pulled up his robe and ran to him.
Yeah.
Which is something that old Jewish men did not do.
Nope. But that's what God's doing for us. Each and every Friday night, when you guys hear the verse of the week, picture God himself girding up his loins. In other words, he's taking and wrapping his robe around his legs so that he can run faster and not stumble on his way to you.
Yeah, if you'll make an inch toward God, he'll run miles for you.
Absolutely. And
I
There
think
used to be an old song, When God Ran, and it had the lyrics in it. It said, it talks about when he ran to me. You turn your face towards him and accept his son, and he'll make up the distance.
I think this verse just helps qualify how easy it is to be born again. Basically, you speak with your mouth that Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior, His Son, living God, and you believe in your heart, you are saved. And I think this just reassures us that, like, no matter what you do, like, you still have to believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God. He died for our sins. He's resurrected, and he sits beside the Father. And I just think this reassures it.
The bad thing about it is we all, most of us knew that before we did all that sinning, before we walked in that bar and asked which one of these women is coming home with me. We knew that. We knew it was wrong. We did it anyway. So you go ask, you kneel before the Lord and ask for forgiveness later. And he knows who we are. He created us. He knows our sins. He knows how we are. So
I like that.
The Lamb.
Who's that lamb?
That's us.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's you. Who is that?
Jesus.
And his loins are girded.
You notice he's got a sword.
He's running. He's running into the mud to get me out of that mud hole.
Yep.
Good night, Edward. Ozzy, we've all been there, brother. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you how my life was, and yeah, I'm not where I want to be, and I'm not where I'm going to be. But praise God, I ain't where I used to be.
Amen to that. If we were going to do testimony about our lives, we'd go to about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. You know,
But we got to start getting out of here because Hillbilly's got to run over there and tell old Chad and Coconut and all them guys about what buttons they need to be pushing as they're going to talk about bench rest and that kind of stuff. But guys, thank y'all for letting me share the verse of the week. It means a lot to me. I feel like it's something that the Lord has called me to do, and I'm encouraged by the fact that back in the day when I first started doing the verse of the week, we would lose half or more of our viewers. But nowadays, you guys are hanging in there with us till the end, and I don't know if y'all are getting more tolerable, or if I'm doing a little better, or if y'all just getting used to it. I hope it's making a difference in your life. And,
it makes a dent, Jamie.
You're doing
It makes a
work,
dent.
brother.
The only reason I have to leave is when I have to go to the boys' room, you know. So
not harm. Yeah, supper's late. Harm's got a bug out. Anyway, Hillbilly, anything else you want to say about the verse of the week? If not, go ahead and do your outro, my brother.
Ah, man, you did a great job. So did John Arthur and, the rest. And really. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't have much coming out this week on my channel other than tomorrow night, Guns, Beer, and Therapy, 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. If you ain't doing anything, swing by and visit us. We'd appreciate having you. And then me and my wife Ames, we started a new channel, and we've been having fun with it. We recorded like 8 videos, and they're coming out every week, one a week, and a few shorts of that video in between. But anyway, we thought at our age and stuff like that, we just like to talk about people, over 50, maybe looking at a little bit of retirement or maybe buying or selling the house because Ames is in the real estate business, and just common stuff like becoming an empty nester and how to deal with it and stuff like that. And so we've just been having fun over there. It's I feel blessed that me and her can get together and do a video, and yeah, it won't have anything to do with guns, but anyway, we're having fun doing that. And so it's just basically Hillbilly and Ames is the name of that channel. And so if you ain't doing nothing, come over and say hi to us over there. And of course, she's on our members only chat on Tuesday nights, and so there's a lot of members and stuff that know her or whatever from those chats and stuff. But anyway, man, there's so many great people out in the side chat and people on this panel that have just great channels. So make sure you go check them out. And hopefully everybody here subscribes to George Shooting Connection, because it should have way more subscribers than what this channel has. And appreciate y'all having me.
thank you for being here, man. We appreciate you.
I appreciate all you fellers.
Yeah, those of you that hadn't been over there, man, gun spearing therapy is a fun time. I've been missing more lately because I'm just so whooped. I do most of my yard work on Saturdays, and sometimes by the time 10 o'clock comes around, I got to get in the bed, but I make it when I can, and it's a fun time. So I encourage all of y'all to go check out Gun Spirit Therapy tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern.
10 o'clock Central. Or yeah, 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern.
Right. That's
And
what.
I also want to say I got a box laying right down here beside me on the floor, and I'd reach down and pick it up, but it probably hurt my back. Jamie to it, and a lot of great stuff. So anyway, that'll be coming out in a video with all the awesome stuff that Jamie had sent to me. Man, I appreciate it, brother. Yeah, you're awesome. And motto of my channel is make somebody's day better. You always do that, and so does Georgia Shooting Connection. So thanks a lot for having me.
Thank you, man. Glad you're here. Kyle, you want to go next?
Sure.
What you got coming up this week, brother?
Well, actually, when I get done with my work week, which will be the end of Tuesday, I'm going to do some severe work on the wife's Jeep and hopefully not break the bank or my back anymore and get that all figured out. My uncle is coming down with a friend of his that I haven't seen in about 2 years. And we're going to sit around and play some guitars early Friday afternoon. Hopefully it won't interfere with this. I don't think it will. But it'll be good to see Andy. Hadn't seen him in a long time. He wants to meet my wife. So, I mean, it's been that long, over that long. Let's see. Just trying to keep it between the, in the words of a Georgia fan, keep it between the hedges.
Whoop.
Woohoo! And just keep on keeping on. Other than that, that's all I got. Thanks to the side chat for being here. Y'all make it, and we love y'all. Good night, everybody.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kyle. Six, what you got coming up, boss?
We're gonna do some cowboy shooting in the morning, and let's see. Penny's got a review on a 4x4 she got, so that's in the morning. And then we got a little trying to save some video footage that we shot, come out Monday, but it's going to be a silent movie, so it'll be fun to watch. Other than that, I got nothing. I'm done.
Well, that sounds like enough, man. Rebel, what you got coming up? Thanks for being here, Six.
Nothing
Thanks for
much.
letting me be here.
Just work, selling guns, dealing with the knee, and I'm drawing in toward inside a month before surgery. So not 9/14's my surgery. I don't know. It'll be like CW after his knee surgery. I probably won't be here all that much until I recover. I will be wearing CW's ice boot thing on my knee. I've already tried it out. It is wonderful. It is wonderful. I just wish I had wheels on it so I could take it to go pee. I might put it on a little cart so I can just walk around the house with it. But it's wonderful. I'm apprehensive, guys. I've never had surgery, never been put under in my life, ever. Not by a dentist, not by anybody. And oddly enough, them carving out my knee and removing 9 millimeters of bone and putting in titanium and the risk of infection isn't really my scare. I'm worried to death about being under anesthesia, and I don't know why.
That 35 minutes will be the best 9 hours of sleep you ever had in your life.
That's what everybody tells me.
That's almost addictive.
Well, it's not a colonoscopy. I think it takes a little longer than 35 minutes, but it's.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I won't know it.
You're also not only getting anesthesia, you're getting a spinal.
I'm getting an epidural too.
Yep.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You're not going to feel. You're going to be amazed when they wake you up, and that you can do everything you can do. But don't be deceived, because
right.
48 to 72 hours later, the pain will come and visit.
That's what a buddy of mine told me. He was like, they got me up, walked me down the hall. I went upstairs. He said, the lady turned around. I was going up the flight of stairs. And she was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like that. He said, I couldn't feel a thing. He said, but I was still stoned out of my mind. I couldn't feel anything. And I was like, okay, well.
Yeah, you won't be loopy or nothing. You just won't feel any pain down below.
Yeah. I've got some apprehension. I've never had surgery, and
you'll be fine.
And that's what Brian and CW and my buddy Brian Tater, who's had the same surgeon, tells me I'll be fine. I'll be just fine. And I was like, oh, I'll be that one guy, But I've had
No, listen to me. If they let you die on the table, you can't pay the bill. That ain't happening. Okay.
I know.
All right.
That's one way to look at it.
Don't worry about it.
I've had a customer who's an ER nurse bring me because I've had blood clots in my right leg after COVID, which that's what the virus is designed to do. Hey, I'm not being a conspiracy theorist, but there you go. Anyway, she brought me the massage boot that goes over your calf and massages your calf to keep from having blood clots. I told the surgeon I've had blood clots. He said, well, you'll be on Eliquis. And I went, okay, all right, that's fine. And then CW brings me the boot. I'm going to be hooked up to all kind of tubes and stuff here at home going, and I told Jody, I said, we're going to have to go through an exercise to show me how to disconnect this shit if I have to go pee. And I've already saved a Gatorade jug right here next to my chair. I'm going to have another one, or Powerade jug. Probably going to have two.
Give you a catheter and keep you knocked out till it's well.
No, thank you, sir.
We're wishing you the best, Rebel.
Well, it'll happen when it happens, and I'll tell y'all before it happens. That way you'll know why I'm gone. All right.
All right, man. Thanks for being here, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Dad, what you got coming up?
Porting an app out to 4 different platforms. And trying to get some time in amongst all that to finish up my induction annealer.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do it. I've been working on it. I quit working on it for the past year. You know the reason for that. But
yeah,
I'm itching to get it going. That's going to be fun to throw in, the 150, 200 cases and turn it on and let it anneal all of them. Don't have to do nothing but sit there and watch.
That's sorry as dirt, boy. Anyway, man, I'm looking
No, I
forward
think
to
it's pretty ingenious.
Yeah, that too. That too. All right, man. Thanks for being here. I'm looking forward to playing with that app when it's finished, and I'm sure most of the guys are around here too. We'll get it out to the guys in side chat when it's ready. But anyway, CW, what you got coming up, brother?
I have 3 videos next week, all of them H&R videos. Hope you guys enjoy them. Got some benching stuff, and I got some range stuff, and I got a new part video. Other than that, probably get to the range at least one more time before I see you again. Should be a good time. We got some good weather coming up, so should be pretty good. Hope everybody has a really good weekend. And thanks everybody on the side chat and on the panel as always. God bless everybody.
Thank you for being here, brother. Wouldn't want to do it without you. I've got enough videos in the can for maybe at least 3, if not 4 videos, and I need to get busy making y'all some videos to see. But other than that, let's say this. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. And if he's willing, we'll see y'all next Friday night at 8 o'clock. Say good night, y'all.
God bless
Good
everybody.
night, everybody.